The warmth within the white. The world outside our window is turning a ghostly white. The wind howls a low, mournful note, telling tales of the 4-degree air and a chill that bites like a winter wolf. But inside, the air smells of cinnamon and cedar. I am Figaro, the watcher of this hearth, a striped sentinel in gray and brown. While the frost creeps across the glass, I feel only the gentle pulse of our home's steady heart. My evening begins with the music of the fountain. It bubbles and splashes, a tiny spring in the middle of our kitchen. I dip my chin to the cool water, drinking deep. It is a simple thing, a small luxury, but as the storm gathers 20 inches of snow to dump upon our roof, I am mindful of the steady flow. I am a lucky cat to have such a clear, bright stream. After the water comes the ritual of the fur. I settle onto the rug, my tongue smoothing every stray hair into place. Outside, the wind chill has dropped to 14 below zero, a temperature that turns breath into ice. I pause my grooming to look at the swirling flakes, grateful for the sturdy walls that stand between us and the bite of the north. Levent is busy tonight. He moves with a quiet, purposeful strength, checking the seals on the doors and ensuring the flashlights are bright and ready. He looks at the thermometer and shakes his head, then glances at me with a small, knowing smile. He knows I am keeping watch. He moves a heavy trunk away from the heater to let the warmth spread further into the room. In the center of our glow sits Fatima. She is 24 tonight, just like every night, a quiet soul who speaks with her eyes and the curve of her smile. Gulson moves around her like a protective sun, draping a heavy, hand-knitted wool blanket over Fatima's lap. Gulson's hands are soft as she tucks the edges around Fatima's legs, ensuring the chill cannot find her. I know my place in this family. I jump onto the footrest of Fatima's chair, my paws finding purchase on the metal before I step onto the soft wool of her blanket. I am a living heater, a purring weight. Fatima cannot tell me thank you in words, but I feel the slight shift in her weight as she relaxes, and the way her breathing slows to match the rhythm of my heart. Gulson pauses her work to rest a hand on Fatima's shoulder. They share a silent moment of prayer, a huddle of gratitude. They are thankful for the roof, for the heat that hums through the floorboards, and for the medicine tucked safely in the cabinet. I see the sparkle of a tear in Gulson's eye, not of sadness, but of the overwhelming relief of being together while the world outside disappears in white. I wander back to the window, looking out into the abyss. Far off, I see a flicker of amber light, a snowplow, fighting the drifts to keep the paths open for those who must be out. We whisper a prayer for them, for the drivers, the line workers, and the healers who brave the -14 degrees Fahrenheit wind. May they find their way home to a hearth as warm as ours when their work is through. Levent comes by and ruffles the fur between my ears. His hand is warm and smells of wood smoke. "Good boy, Figaro," he whispers. "The house is ready. The storm can roar, and the snow can pile high against the siding, but we are a fortress of love." He turns off the main lights, leaving only the soft, amber glow of the night lights to guide our way. I find my final spot for the night, curled in a tight, furry ball at the foot of the beds. The snow continues to fall, 20 inches promised and 20 inches delivered, muffled and silent. My family is safe. Fatima is warm, Gulson is resting, and Levent is at peace. I close my eyes, a small gray-brown cat full of thanks, as the white world sleeps beneath the storm.